Hello, this is Michael Middleton with the Maintenance Management System. It's my pleasure to get a chance to demonstrate the new Safety Management module that has been created within MMS. It's been our pleasure to work over the last several months with the Safety and Emergency Management Division, along with all of our district safety and health managers, to create this functionality with MMS that allows everyone, all employees, to come in and see their safety score for their org, to see current status of incidents that have occurred, training, and AVL driving score, but also to have that ability to access all of our safety data. So what I'd like to demonstrate now is in MMS, there'll be a module now referred to as Safety Management. If you click on that, our landing page will then open up, and all employees will have the ability to see a banner that can go across. This page is going to be taken care of and administered by our Safety and Emergency Management Division. There will be buttons across the middle there. We'll have incident reporting. That's actually under construction. New functionality added late this fall in 2022, where all employees will go to report anytime there's an injury or an incident that needs to be reported, as far as vehicles or something else like that. We'll have the ability to go in safety dashboards. We'll demonstrate that in just a second. You'll have the ability to report observations through MMS. There's two new icons we're going to add to this also. One will be to be able to select risk-based assessments and also your work zone applications. You have access to our safety videos that we have to be able to access anything that's currently being stored out in our comprehensive safety page underneath safety videos. And you'll have the ability to go in, that last one is safety documents, and that's the ability to go in and connect to dealing with safety that we have, procedures, policies, anything in that comprehensive safety page. That other icon that's under construction is our license and training, and that will be again something in the future where all employees can come in and click and they can see their current licenses. Maybe that's CDL, maybe that is a pesticide license, maybe that is training from MODOT-U, and have that ability to see that. You also have the opportunity, there'll be 3 different visuals here on the page. It could be a video that could be displayed, it could be a PDF. This is an example of our current safety minute. And it could be maybe a snapshot we've taken of maybe some data from our AVL. So I'm going to go ahead and choose to go into our safety dashboards. The safety dashboard is going to load, and for everyone that have the opportunity, they'll come in here and they're going to see information on the page lower down that is their own individual org. But at the top, you're going to see a safety score for everyone in your district. And so you're going to notice that every org will be represented there, and each one of these bars represents a calculation. And I can highlight over the calculation there, and you'll see that we are going to do a calculation based upon recordable rate. Again, recordables are situations where employees have been injured and it's been some kind of a cost to the department. But particularly we're looking at, were they preventable ones, the ones that were preventable. So you could, that point is up to 20%. So it goes to recordables, 20% to our vehicle incident rate. Again, was those incidents preventable? Those are the ones that will have a negative impact to your score. And then you have percent trained. We've went through and selected a lot of our field positions to have required training. Often these are already in their career path advancement. And so those are items we've set in here for a job title. What items are required for safety training? You have also your AVL driving behaviors, and then some bonus points for observations. Now, a lot of orgs won't have job titles that require safety training, or very easily we have orgs that don't have any AVL units assigned to their org. Just because you don't have those data points, we'll give you the full amount of points for your org for that. So anyway, you'll notice that the visual, it's going to show every org in your district. Some again will be in that green status, some are kind of in the middle status here with this kind of gold color, and then you'll see the ones that are down towards the bottom of your district. Go ahead and scroll down the page, and then you get the opportunity to see rated recordables. And you're going to notice that you're going to get a number there for your org individually, and then you'll see a number for the state. And so this is always capturing, again, this is individuals who have been injured and there's come to some kind of cost to the department. And obviously we always want that number to be very low there. The next visual, you see our days and months with highest incidents. Now that word incidents is important because now we're looking at work comp injuries, but we're also talking about injuries that maybe didn't cost any cost. Maybe we was able to just use first aid, but also vehicle incidents. And that's going to give you for the 2 previous years and current year to date, what was the day with the highest amount of incidents. And then it's going to give you the months. Which are the top 3 months we have the highest volume of incidents that occur. The next row is going to give you the type of incident, current year to date, this year right now, how many backing incidents your org has had, how many slip, trips, and falls your org has, how many sprains and strains that we use. This has been also something as a tracker measure we've used for a while. We want to put that right in front of everyone to see what that data looks like. The next one here, kind of this donut, is the years of service at time of incident. Particularly notice that the donut is split into 4 different groups of years of service. Less than a year to 5 years, 5 to 10, and then greater than 10 years. You'll notice as you'll see the description, the first number is the number of incidents within that years of service time piece. And then the next is the percent of incidents. So the percent of incidents that happened to an employee that fell within that years of service group. And then the last number there is for those employees in your org, what percent of employees in your org are in that years of service group. So it really helps you visually to see how frequently we have individuals who are having incidents, again, could be getting hurt or having vehicle incidents, and how do they break down into our years of service. The work zone. So this is how many times we've had an injury. Someone's been hurt, whether that's a work comp, it's cost the department money, or they have been able to, again, they've been hurt, but we could use our first aid training, and there is no cost. How many times have those occurred in a work zone? Go down one more row. You get your safety training. So when you look at your safety training, you've got your employees here with required training. Now, again, not all job titles initially have a required training, but initially we've loaded all of our maintenance positions along with our construction materials positions, and again an area that we can grow as we move along with this program here. And that's going to tell you how many employees met all of those required trainings, referring to all of our employees MODOT-U training. Those are how many observations that the district has completed current year to date. Observations, near misses, and good catches. Again, great tools that help us to be proactive in trying to see things that need to be addressed before someone does get hurt or there's an incident. The very last row here gives us information on vehicle incidents. And so there actually could be 2 columns here. The first column could be our EVVA, and that is how many times there's an incident. It just involves us. We have wrecked a piece of equipment, we've damaged a piece of equipment, and it's only involving us. And then you could have another column on there that is VA, and those are the times that we have had an incident involving a third party. Someone else in the community is involved in that accident there with the vehicle. And so you get the number, current year to date, and then also a rate. And that rate is to kind of help you manage where you are compared to your district. Now you'll notice at the top you'll have something, how many average miles driven without an incident. That's referring to your org itself. So you come in here, how many miles has your org drove that's been documented without any kind of incident, whether it involves a third party or not. And then you'll also know it's going to tell you how many of those incidents is third party at fault. And so that gives you some data. Then this last square is going to be our AVL data, and what that's going to display at a building level, it's going to display what is the score for the entire state, and this is all fleet that we have AVL on. And then it's also going to tell you what is the score for your district, and then the last circle is going to give you your safety score for your own individual org if you have any AVL. So hopefully this is going to be a great benefit to all of us as we had a chance to visualize more of where are we in our safety and make sure that we are doing those things that we need to do, and we're helping out with areas and recognizing those orgs that have really got some good processes there. If you have any questions, please let us know. We will be going live the second week of April. So looking forward to being able to add this to our MMS Again, if you got any questions, I encourage you first start with your district safety and health managers. Great service there. That this has been something of data-wise that they have looked into and desired for many years. And then also, you more than welcome to touch base with our Safety Emergency and Management Division Central Office. Again, if you got any questions, and last, you're always welcome to call the MMS Help Desk. You have a great day. Take care and be careful. See ya.